All right, so here's the long journey that it takes for, let's just say, spinach to get to the bags and the grocery store. So here we go. We're walk out through those double doors that you just saw, and we come over here to the walk-in cooler, and they're gonna grab one of these busing totes right here, pull it out, come back through here. Hopefully I don't make you seasick. And now, I'm just picking a random place. They happen to be working out here in the field today. So this is the spinach yard. There's 3 of them out there working. And they've got 2 totes. Yeah, we have a dog that walks over our stuff. 2 totes. One is for weeds, and then the great busing tote for that. You can see that this is all getting hand-picked, one leaf at a time. We find that is what creates a quality product, but they have to go through here, and you can see the weeds that are in the bed, and so they have to stop what they're doing and weed while they pick the spinach. Okay, so Michael's filling up this tote right here. So when this tote is full, you get up. Here we go. This is, as soon as I get out of the dirt, I'll walk a little bit faster. But this is essentially the trek that has to be made. All right, I'm in here. Right now, so what they'll do is they'll come and they've got the full busing tote now. They're gonna come all the way back here to the washing area and come over here to the scale. They'll put the busing tote right there and get a readout, and then they will dump it into one of these totes here, and you can see it says NW for not washed. And then they'll come over here and they'll write down the bed they're working on, and they'll put the number in there. And so yeah, they have to put in each one of their totes each time, and then they have to add it up at the end, so you can see the possibility of waste and product not getting added right and that kind of stuff. So they'll go back out and do another tote, and they'll keep doing totes until they're done. This will get filled up, the green top will get put on it, then it gets walked over here, and it gets put into the walk-in cooler on the other side. Here, as you can see where all of that stuff is. So then it sits, not washed. So then we'll have a washing day. Or sometimes that we have to wash because we have to have product for Mondays and Thursdays. So somebody will come, they'll grab it, that full tote, they'll come back over here to the washing area, come over here. This is our bubbler. It'll be completely full of water. We have both cold and, especially this time of year, we'll have a little bit of warm water so their hands don't freeze. This will fill up to right about in here somewhere, and then you dump all of that tote right there. You dump that into here, and then you turn it on. It's got the blower in, and so it'll blow. Basically, what it is a jacuzzi for greens, and it'll move them around, and then they'll do that for 1 minute. You can see right there, 1 minute on the timer, and then they'll come in here and they'll scoop it all out and they'll dump it into this guy right here. You can see all the holes. This is an old washing machine that I have converted into just a spin cycle, and once it gets going, it'll get crazy here after a while. So they'll spin it for 3 minutes, and it'll really start to kick up. It'll go fast. So they'll do that. Then when they're all done with that, they take this out, bring it over here to one of the 2 drying racks, and then they dump it all out, And then they go up here to the master switch and they will turn this on, and that turns on these 4 box fans that are here. And the product will be sitting out and it dries. And depending on what time, when it is in the year, it can take about 3 minutes aside or 4 minutes aside. And then they'll flip all of it over by hand. And then they'll turn this off and go get an empty tote, come over here, and they'll scoop the whole thing into a tote. Now the tote will get relabeled, the date, spinach, but the NW will get taken off. Comes all the way back here, goes back into the walk-in cooler, and then that's where it sits overnight to cool off again. So the next day we get our orders. We make the bags up with the laser printer and making labels. I'll show you that in a second. So the tote will be grabbed for spinach. It'll be brought back over into here. And this is our packaging area. We have 3 stations right now. And you can actually fit 2 people, one here and one there, and you can put a tote in the middle if they do the same thing. So let's see, I don't know if we have any bags available. Oh, here's a sample bag. So this is the 10-ounce version of our gourmet spring mix, and each one of these gets labeled from that laser printer over there. So we have produce labels right here that are set up in a tray all by themselves right there, and this computer right here in Dropbox, I've done Adobe Illustrator set up 4 up, and it'll print out a sheet of them just like this. Just imagine there's 2 more on this side. And so they'll peel it off and put it on every single bag, one by one by one by one. And yes, multiply that out by 450 to 600 on a Tuesday and a Monday, or a Monday and a Thursday, and you'll see it can get kind of crazy. The boxes are down there. So then you saw the procedure of how they bag it. Once the box is full, here we go again. We go out here and back to the walk-in cooler is where it will sit overnight, and then the next day we deliver it. So when we deliver it, the boxes will be in here. Got to come out here with the invoices and take out the boxes one by one and put them in to the delivery truck if there's enough. If it's a smaller day order, then we'll just put it in our pickup truck and we'll take the pickup truck. So then all of it gets put into here. What we do is we separate it out by grocery store, and also I know the map of which ones we're going to hit first, second, third, that kind of thing, and so we can put it in there. We'll do the invoices, and what we do is we check off. We'll check off the invoice for the item as we put it onto the truck, and then we'll circle it as we go to the grocery stores, and we take it off the truck, we circle it to show that we've picked it up. So that is the trip of 1 leaf of spinach to your door or to the grocery store.